Behaving Badly, 1992 to 1998, the British sitcom that captured the hilarious and often ridiculous antics of two immature men, Gary and Tony. Their chaotic lives, revolving around bad behavior, relationships, and their friendships, made this show a fan favorite. From Gary's cluelessness to Tony's endless schemes, the show was packed with laugh-out-loud moments. Now, let's take a look at the stars of Men Behaving Badly and how they've changed over the years. From their unforgettable roles to what they're up to now, you'll be amazed at how the actors have evolved since their days on the show. Elderly Lady, a minor yet memorable character in British Men Behaving Badly, was portrayed by Muriel Pavlo. Born on June 27, 1921, in Lee, England, Pavlo was 74 years old when she first took on the role. In the series, the elderly lady added a touch of warmth and charm, subtly contrasting with the show's rowdy humor. Though her appearance was brief, it reflected Pavlo's signature grace, honed over decades in British cinema. She was widely recognized for her performances in the 1940s and 1950s, often playing kind and dignified characters. Pavlo passed away on January 19, 2019, at the age of 97. Her legacy endures through her extensive body of work, which remains beloved by fans of classic British entertainment. Tony, the fun-loving and perpetually immature roommate in Men Behaving Badly, was portrayed by Neil Morrissey. Born on July 4, 1962, in Stafford, England, Morrissey was 30 years old when he first took on the role. Tony is known for his carefree attitude, endless pursuit of women, and hilarious inability to hold down a job or take life seriously. His on-again, off-again relationship with Deborah and his dynamic with best mate Gary, played by Martin Clunes, became central to the show's comedic charm. Men Behaving Badly became a cultural phenomenon in the 90s, thanks in part to Morrissey's energetic and lovable performance. As of 2025, Morrissey is 62 years old and remains an active presence in British television, with a diverse career spanning drama, comedy, and voice work, including his well-known role in Bob the Builder. Gary Strang, the laid-back yet often immature lead in Men Behaving Badly, was portrayed by Martin Clunes. Born on November 28, 1961, in Wimbledon, London, Clunes was 31 years old when he first took on the role. In the series, Gary is known for his slobbish habits, sarcastic humor, and reluctance to grow up. He works in an office but spends much of his time drinking beer with his best friend, Tony, and avoiding commitment in his relationship with Dorothy. His antics and reluctance to embrace adulthood drive much of the show's humor, making him both frustrating and endearing. The series became a defining British sitcom of the 1990s, known for its irreverent take on masculinity and friendships. Currently, Clunes is 63 years old and continues a successful career in television, including his long-running role in Doc Martin. Dorothy Martin, Gary's witty and no-nonsense girlfriend in Men Behaving Badly, was portrayed by Quentin. Born on July 11, 1960, in Reigate, England, Quentin was 32 years old when she first took on the role. In the series, Dorothy is a sharp, independent nurse who often calls out Gary's childish behavior while remaining, somewhat reluctantly, in the relationship. She provides a strong contrast to Gary's immaturity, adding both humor and realism to their dynamic. Her sarcastic remarks and frequent exasperation with Gary make her one of the show's most relatable characters. Dorothy's presence highlights the struggles of maintaining a relationship with someone unwilling to grow up, reinforcing the sitcom's themes of arrested development and modern relationships. Today, Quentin is 64 years old and remains active in television, theater and radio, continuing her diverse and successful career. Dermot Povey, Gary's original flatmate in Men Behaving Badly, was portrayed by Harry Enfield. Born on May 30, 1961, in Horsham, England, Enfield was 31 years old when he took on the role. Dermot appeared only in the first series before being replaced by Tony, played by Neil Morrissey. Unlike Tony, Dermot was more nervous and socially awkward, particularly around women, despite his attempts at confidence. He was also lazy, unreliable, and frequently out of work, contributing to the show's early comedic tone. While Men Behaving Badly gained more popularity after his departure, Enfield's portrayal helped establish its core themes of male immaturity and chaotic friendships. Now, Enfield is 63 years old and continues to be a prominent figure in British comedy, known for his sketch shows, satirical characters, and contributions to television and radio. Deborah Burton, the attractive and independent woman who lives upstairs in Men Behaving Badly, was portrayed by Leslie Ash. Born on February 19, 1960, in Henley-on-Thames, England, Ash was 32 years old when she first took on the role. In the series, Deborah is the object of Tony's affections, though she often remains unimpressed by his immature antics. While she enjoys their flirtation, she maintains a sense of independence, never fully committing to Tony's advances until later in the series. Deborah's character brings balance to the show, offering a contrast to the chaotic lives of Gary and Tony while also navigating her own romantic ups and downs. Presently, Ash is 65 years old and, despite health challenges in recent years, remains a well-known figure in British television, recognized for her work in both comedy and drama. Ken, the hapless and often clueless character in Men Behaving Badly, was portrayed by John Thompson. Born on April 2, 1969, in Salford, England, Thompson was 27 years old when he joined the cast. Ken is portrayed as a well-meaning but socially awkward character, often getting involved in the chaos of Gary and Tony's lives despite his better judgment. He works as a plumber and is characterized by his shy nature and tendency to be easily manipulated by his friends, particularly Tony. His relationship with his girlfriend, a key subplot, adds a layer of vulnerability to his character. Ken's naive and endearing qualities made him a lovable, if occasionally frustrating, part of the show. As of 2025, Thompson is 55 years old and continues to enjoy a diverse career in British television and comedy, known for his roles in both sitcoms and dramas. Wendy, Tony's long-suffering girlfriend in Men Behaving Badly, was portrayed by Amanda Drew. Born on December 9, 1968, in Essex, England, Drew was 29 years old when she first took on the role. Wendy is a smart, independent woman who often finds herself in a tumultuous on-again, off-again relationship with Tony, despite his immaturity and selfish behavior. Unlike Deborah or Dorothy, Wendy's character was more grounded and more likely to confront Tony about his faults, often leading to humorous but relatable conflicts. Her struggles with Tony's lack of emotional growth offered a sharp contrast to the more carefree dynamics between Gary and his friends. Currently, Drew is 55 years old and continues to have a successful career in television and theater, known for her versatility in both dramatic and comedic roles. The saleswoman, a character in Men Behaving Badly, was portrayed by Kathy Murphy. Born on August 7, 1967, in England, Murphy was 27 years old when she first took on the role. In the series, the saleswoman appears in a few episodes, interacting with Gary and Tony, and is often involved in comedic situations that highlight their awkwardness around women. While her role is brief, the character adds humor and plays off the main character's immaturity and lack of social skills. The saleswoman's interactions with the men provide a light-hearted moment in the show's exploration of relationships, gender dynamics, and male behavior. Today, Murphy is 57 years old and continues to contribute to British television, with her portrayal of the saleswoman remaining a memorable part of Men Behaving